Good morning. So today we are starting a new series titled 3 Keys to Finding Your Big Breakthrough. If you're looking for a big idea, something that will catapult you above and beyond your competitors and or your peers, allow you to rise above and make disproportionately a positive impact on the world, on those around you, then this series will be invaluable to you. The first premise is don't do what others do. The fastest, easiest, most guaranteed way to find your big breakthrough is to observe what everybody else does and don't do that. Here's why the majority is always wrong. Just look at the results. Less than 1% of those living in the most abundant and opportunity-filled country of the world, the United States, less than 1% of the population living in the land of milk and honey ever get wealthy. And only about 4% achieve any level of financial security and independence. The 95%, the vast majority, does not. That tells you that 95% of the people around you, the vast majority, have the wrong thinking, talk about the wrong things, make the wrong choices, and take the wrong action. For goodness sakes, don't do what they do. Here are a few things the majority does. They follow popular trends, engaging in activities or adopting ideas simply because they are popular or widely accepted. They avoid risks, be it capital or be it ego, which limits opportunities for major gains or breakthroughs. They adhere to traditional ideas and methodologies without questioning their effectiveness or exploring new possibilities. They fixate on the short term, concentrating on immediate results or gratification rather than planning for the long-term success and sustainability. They rely on standardized educational paths, not seeking additional or alternative knowledge sources. They neglect personal growth and continuous learning, which are crucial for adapting and thriving in a changing environment. And let's talk about how this has worked out for the majority. The majority of Americans are overweight, with 42% being considered morbidly obese. The divorce rate is 50% plus. The majority is broke. The average American has about $92,000 in debt. 39% wouldn't be able to cover a $400 emergency expense right now. The majority is out of shape, scoring a 59 out of 100 on the Health Eating Index, which is an F as a grade, by the way, indicating poor dietary choices and are high in sugars, saturated fats, and sodium. The majority is lonely, with 3 out of 5 Americans, 61%, report feeling lonely, having very few, if any, close friends. And they are screen-sucking themselves to death. The average American adult spends about 11 hours per day watching, listening, or generally interacting with screens and media. So, the starting point to find your big breakthrough is to take a look at the majority around you and don't eat what they eat. Don't buy what they buy. Don't watch what they watch. Don't read what they read. Don't think like they think. Don't go where they go. Don't do what they do. Instead, do the opposite, and you'll more likely be on the right path. You see, most people, when they look around at what the majority around them are doing, they mimic the majority in order to fit in, and it perpetuates. Don't do that. Now, here's where you can look at the very exceptional minority, who are the very few at the top of your industry. What are they doing? How are they doing it? You want to find clues and insights from those who are generating the best results. They have probably tested, tried, tweaked, adjusted, optimized what they are doing and how they are doing it over time. Accelerate your learnings by studying the best. I'm not suggesting mimicking or modeling them. What works for one might not work for another. But what I am saying is to speed up your rate of learning by studying the methods of those who have the results that you seek. Then, try, test, tweak, and iterate on those ideas to find out what derivatives that work best for you. This is true in business and in your personal life. Someone who has the health, the body, the fitness that you desire. Often their diet, workout, or regimen and schedule might not work for you, but there are lots of clues to be discovered in what they do and how they do it for you to try, test, tweak, and iterate on to find the derivatives that will work best for you. It will at least significantly accelerate your learning. So let's sum up this first episode on finding your big breakthrough. Number 1, the majority settles for the safe, herd-accepted, conventional paths. Then they mimic each other in order to fit in. That leads directly to mediocrity. Number 2, observing and doing the opposite of the majority dramatically increases your chances of finding your big breakthrough. And number 3, studying and learning from the very exceptional minority. Those who have achieved the exceptional results that you desire can radically accelerate your progress. If you're up for it, write hashtag be the exception in the comments below. And be back here tomorrow and I'll tell you exactly where to look to find your big breakthrough. In the meantime, it's time to pay your subscription fee. What do you mean, Darren? You provide Darren Daily for free. Yes, exactly, I do. I only ask that you pay it forward by sharing episodes you like with others that you want to encourage. So this morning, who else do you want to encourage to hashtag be the exception? To walk, talk, think, act, and be different from the mediocre majority. Forward them this Darren Daily with your message saying, you are the exception. Do that now. I'm sure they will appreciate the love.